So this is the family edition of How to Buy a House. And we thought it'd be really neat to bring you in on our family's decision for AJ to buy a beautiful home. Why? Because there's lots of conversations that we have that you probably have seen people in your life had, or maybe you've had, when you're buying a home and you're trying to look at all of this. Do you see all of this? All of this. All these decisions. And then the business decision of how to financially structure your mortgage. So I got AJ here. Are you excited?
I am. I'm so excited.
Has it been a lot?
Yes.
Selling your house and buying a house?
Yes. Stressful. I feel bad for the sellers.
Yeah. When it was time to take pictures of her house, I think she cried.
I did.
Yeah, because it was a lot of stress. And it makes us even bit more compassionate for our seller clients out there. We love you. We know what you're going through because we are in the trenches too right now.
Mm-hmm.
But what I thought was really cool about this was the house she's buying. AJ said I can talk about anything except give her blood type and her actual FICO score.
All for learning.
Yeah, because we want you to see what's really going on. You know, not this polished look. We want you to see all the stress. So the good news we just got today, according to the appraisal, AJ, tell them the good news.
We came in...
more footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You almost got 100 more square feet.
That's a good thing.
And we did the math. What her sales price divided by the 1896 square feet. We thought we had 1779. So that's awesome. She's actually getting the house for, what did we figure per foot?
I think it was 174.
Yeah, like 174 a foot. So it just made her feel good about being an even greater value, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always the how are we going to buy a house, right? How. And there's not one way to buy a house. There's probably 25 different ways to buy a house depending on what your buyer portfolio is, what your down payment situation, what your time frame is. So we worked it down to 2 scenarios for AJ. And AJ, I think for you, because you are a single mom, unless there's nice boys out there. No, she said I can't talk about that. I'm just being Always be closing, okay. ABC. Always be closing. Anyway, I'm just being funny. She wanted her monthly payment to stay structured of a certain amount because she's a very budget-oriented person. And so we looked at a 20% down conventional and a 20% down FHA. The rates were actually pretty consistent on this day. You know, we're not locked in. Our rate is floating right now. We're hoping that the market rates improve. But we've got a conventional scenario of 5.99, and then we had an FHA scenario of 5.75. Like we said, she's a 20% down. But one thing I was going to tell you guys, at 20% down on FHA, I think AJ decided she does not want to go FHA because even though she's putting down, I'm so proud of you. You're putting down this amazing down payment, but she still has to pay mortgage insurance. And that mortgage insurance made her payment about $100 more than it should be. So we're leaning toward and probably going to go a conventional with 20% down, and then we're going to buy her rate down. So that's a personal decision. A lot of people and a lot of lenders don't advise that, but we're going to buy the rate down, and her payment's going to be exactly what she wants it to be, and she doesn't have mortgage insurance. So when you were looking at these, was it easy for you to kind of understand your options and the nuances of comparing apples to oranges?
Yes, especially when you broke it down for me.
Okay. Is it true you were mainly focused on the down payment? I mean, not the down payment, excuse me, your monthly payment? Because they say that's what most buyers are worried about.
Yes, that's the number my eyes went straight to, and then we worked the numbers after I saw that number.
Interestingly enough, the cash to close on the 2 scenarios, one has her bringing, we're just going to say $76,000, and then the FHA had her bringing $70,000 and some change. So we are bringing more to closing, getting that rate down, but then that monthly payment is in the area she wants it. One thing AJ and I talked about, and it's important, you think you know what your monthly payment's going to be, but if she chooses a different insurance company year after year, and we talked about that, like this one was allowing you $235 a month for your homeowner's insurance, and you found insurance cheaper than that, didn't you?
I did first try, and it's the company I've been with. So that was nice.
That's good. So her payment's probably going to be even less than that. But if she chose to add riders on her policy or her insurance rates went up, your payment's going to go up. Same thing with your property taxes. Your house is going to be valued annually. And like I told AJ, if the value of your home goes up, then your tax base go up, and now your monthly payment goes up. So old school lesson, your monthly payment, we call it PITI. It's an old thing. 26 years ago, they told us this. Principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, the PITI payment. Your principal and interest, that's going to be fixed. But your taxes and your insurance are not fixed. So it's a moving target and that you're going to watch annually, right? And she's also going to make sure she files for her homestead exemption so that you have the appraisal cap on there. If the value of your home increases drastically, yours can only increase no more than 10% in any given year, which keeps your taxes, like right now they're figured $138.59, and so you want to try to keep that amount pretty consistent.
Yes.
And your homestead exemption does that. So anyway, I just thought it was interesting. FHA versus conventional, 20% down. What does that look like? Whether or not we buy the rate down. We got more footage, so that made her feel like she even got a better value on the home. Anything else about the buying process we think we should tell people?
Get a good agent.
Get a
good agent.
And it helps when you are your own agent,
Yes.
and then you happen to have mom agent too, you know.
Yes.
One thing I would say is that's been a little nerve-wracking because she definitely likes to operate with concrete, known data.
Safe. I'm safe.
She's very safe. Like Jesus almost has to like bribe her out of her comfort zone for every good up that she's supposed to get. Anyway, the point is we started this process with these numbers, but these aren't the real numbers, and that's real nerve-wracking. These are not her real numbers, are they, babe? Until we lock in that rate, we have an idea, but it's not the exact yet, and that's caused you a little bit of, what am I going to be? What's it going to be?
Well, and I've worked it out mentally. We're okay. I know I'm going to be okay. I have a great agent. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. But anyway, so the road to home ownership, it is like this. It shouldn't be like this, for God's sakes. You know, hopefully you've got a better agent, you got a great lender, and you know what you're doing, and you have family support and all the support in your life you may need. But it is like this, don't you think?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well, we're in the family business. We are in family business right now, and we just wanted to share the story in case it would be a blessing and help you. So if you're thinking about buying and selling, call us. We've been around the block quite a few times.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.